Hey, I did my last fertilization of the year on my cold hardy citrus. Um, we had a couple days of warm weather, or sunny weather, so they're gonna get warm in the greenhouse. So I decided to treat them. Basically, what I did was I did a water extract of insect frass, some beneficial microbes, and some nanosilica was the root drench, and then I did a foliar spray with some amino acids, micronutrients, calcium, and the like, and a little bit of vinegar. I've made some videos on the types of foliar sprays I make, but people don't seem to like them that much, so I'm not really making them, and they're a little too complicated to give clear instructions on how to use. But if you're interested, I can explain the foliar sprays in the comments. Basically, it's a really good idea at the end of each season to not do a ton of nitrogen fertilization, like not a lot of nitrate or ammonia, but it's definitely beneficial to add a little bit of nitrogen in the form of amino acids. And then the main thing that I like to do is just give them micronutrients. A lot of times the micronutrients run out. You got to be really careful. So that's why, again, another reason why I don't really talk about it, because you got to be really careful not to overuse micronutrients. But I just wanted to make sure they had enough magnesium, calcium, and all of boron, magnesium or manganese, copper, cobalt, zinc. Can't remember everything in the mix, but I found that really helps with next year's flush of growth. And the silica and the earth or insect frass are just to boost up the plant's defenses for the winter, ward off any pests. And they also have a wetting agent to try and start killing down the pests that might remain on these. I'll do another video of my pest control before bringing indoors, because these two guys are going to go indoors. They're not as cold hardy, and I want them to flower this winter, because they kind of had some growing pains because I neglected them. So yeah, this is my centennial kumquat, variegated kumquat. I let it grow one last year and it was good, but I picked everything off this year because I wanted the plants to really get established, and I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. I have a lot of new growth on the centennial kumquat, and I actually like this shoot that's going up right now. I think I'm going to do a little trimming in the spring, but I'm just starting to like the shape that it's developing, and I wanted a more vertical shoot as opposed to some of the more branch shoots that it already had. I don't like the shape of this one at all, but I'm hoping we can build on it. This one was struggling over the winter, and it was definitely slower to adapt. So I'm going to do a couple more things, but I think this micronutrient spray is really going to help. If you've grown citrus, you've probably seen the telltale signs of either iron or magnesium deficiency. So this one might get another micronutrient spray in a month or so, but we'll see. We'll let it go. And this is kind of, I mean, there's going to be one more sunny day next week. We're kind of running out of sun, so it's going to be hard to get nutrients into these plants without foliar spraying, because otherwise you're relying on the sun and evapotranspiration and active measures to carry stuff from the soil into the plant leads. So I'm going to try and juice them as much as I can before I know that it won't be excessive, but it will get optimal nutrients inside the leaves, which will help them survive the winter with pest-free and just overall more vibrancy. It's actually pretty amazing. Since I watered and foliar sprayed, the plants have literally started to perk up and pray towards the sun. So that's the response that I want. They're gonna get a really nice feeding today. They're gonna eat a lot of carbon from the sun, the atmosphere, and they're gonna eat, they're gonna eat a lot of photons from the sun and carbon from the atmosphere, and I need that. So sorry, I'm a little under the weather, but yeah, I hope you like this video. Hopefully it's not too rambly.